Hey, what's up, YouTube? Playing a little Madden 23. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching, everyone.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former NFL MVP, already a two-time Pro Bowler in his fifth season out of Louisville, Lamar Jackson. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Brady on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. And this one complete to Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And Jackson throwing once more. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. Out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Devin Hester from 13 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Terry connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Up the middle they go. It's done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. That time a 9-play drive, and it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jackson on 1st down. This one taken in by Hester. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking for Gronkowski. Out route. He's got him. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hall of Famer Howie Long with the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Brady's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. We've played 3 quarters. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. It's done. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. A throw left side, complete to Harold Carmichael. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Jackson's throw complete there to Smith. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Jackson Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Jackson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Jackson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. So